we first want to become nice and stable first, right? Getting our feet hip distance apart. You can lift up your toes and then place them back down, right? And then we want to draw our shoulders up and back and press where our palms are facing forward, right? So now I've kind of like lined everything up. So I was standing to the side. I did that lift, bringing everything. See how knees above ankles, hips above knees, shoulders in line with the hips. And start to take some nice deep breaths. Do it more in the belly region. Let the expansion happen here. Don't bow up the chest. Feel the diaphragm moving up and down, ribs expanding and contracting. Even though I moved and got in this pose, then I kind of relax with the breath and just kind of feel myself ground into my mat. Feel all four sides of my feet pressing firmly on the mat. Breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll just bring our hands to our heart, press our thumbs against our chest. We'll set an intention for our practice. And our intention is to stay focused in this upper body area, listening in to anything that the body speaks about, where it shows it wants a little work or shows it has a little tightness and it wants you to breathe in and stretch more. Just listening in. Our shoulders, our upper body are all about our ability to carry the things in our lives, you know, like that Atlas has the world on his shoulders kind of a bit, you know. So we want to bring in more flexibility, more strength, right? One more deep breath. And as we release the hands, we'll start taking the breath to guide us. Inhale, arms will go up. Palms will come together. We'll bring it down to the center. As we exhale, we'll inhale and reach out. Exhale, down the center. Inhale. Exhale. Right. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing. Nice deep breath. Right. We'll inhale the arms up. Reaching upward, and we'll take a nice inhale, and we'll just exhale, and we'll lean to the side, right? When you're leaning to the side you're leaning toward, get a little bend in that knee, and then feel yourself further extending over. Inhale, come back up, straighten both legs. Exhale to the other side, bend that knee slightly, reaching over. See how my palms are staying together, almost like a bolt in a ball. Come back up. Exhale again, other side, right? Bend that knee, reaching over. Back up to center. One more time on the other side. Breathing. Back to center. Palms come together. Let's do that cycle of breath again. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll inhale our arms out, right? Breathing. I got my palms facing upward. But then I'm going to bend in my elbows. My palms facing forward, right? Breathing. And I don't want them to lag down because I'm really trying to work. I know that little shoulder, this little getting nice and juicy there, right? Take a nice inhale. Exhale, we bring the forearms together. Inhale out. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale out. Exhale, they come together. Inhale out. Exhale, they come together. Inhale out. One more time. Exhale, they come together. Inhale out, right? Release them down. Roll those shoulders a little bit. Give it a little bit of a break, right? Rolling them. Roll them together. Separate in this way. Then we can come back the other way, right? Then we do our breathing movement again. Hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, down we come. Inhale up. Exhale, down we come. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, down we come. Okay. Arms will go out again. Right? Palms will face up for a moment. Reaching, extending. Then I'll bend my elbows and let my palms face forward. But this time we're going to do more of a rotation. This one was an abduction kind of a thing. This one we want to rotate. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So we're just going like this. Down, exhaling, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up, right? Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. One more time. Exhale down, inhale up, and release. Okay. This time we'll add a little twist just to swing it out, right? So like this. Couple more times, right? Then we'll bring it back to center, hands back at the heart. Breathing. All right. Then we'll release. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do a little warrior series, but we'll move our arms. And this is the part where I said, I'm going to show you with the weights. You may not have weights nearby, but you have something that weight that you can put in your hand. Perfect. What I have here is just a little 3-pound weight, right? And when I do this warrior series, I'm going to do it enough so that I have it in one hand and I can switch it. But if you had two, it would be great. I couldn't find my other one, so I'm going to work it out, right? Work it in. So first what I would do is I would stand at the top of my mat, right? I have my weight in my hand, right? And I'll just decide which side I feel I want to work on. And so I'm going to step my left foot back and bring that heel down. And then I'll turn my body forward. And I'll get a little bend in that front knee, right? I had to rotate my hips forward, right? Everything facing this way. Now, with the weight in my hand, raise it up to my warrior pose, right? So I'm having to extend and I'm holding this weight. And then what I would do is exhale and hinge forward. So see, I have to keep that arm straight, still holding this weight. So imagine you have something in your hand right here. going forward and back, right? Forward and back. I'm gonna switch hands, right? Forward and back. Forward and back. One more time. And then I'd lift up. And then I'd open to my warrior two. Again, I have this weight here, right? All I did was shift my body from this direction to the side. Everything here stayed the same, right? Now I'm going to extend the arms up. The extra added weight is going to help me to really work my upper body, right? So how I'm going to make this movement? So I would go up, and then exhale and come down. Inhale up, and exhale and come down. Come up, exhale and come down. We'll switch my hands so I can get it in, right? Inhale up, exhale, come down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. Okay. So I'm just going to swing around to my warrior one. Step forward, release my hand. Woo, right? Got a weight in your hand. It's a great workout, right? We're going to start on the other side. It's just a way you can modify the yoga and really work in some extra body movement to it, right? Here at the top of my mat, I step my right foot back. I let that heel go down. I turn my hips back forward, and I bend my knees. The arms go up. Again, I reach forward. I come back. I reach forward. I come back. Reaching forward. Come back. Reach forward. And come back. And then open to my warrior two. Okay? Then we inhale up. Exhale down. 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 Swing around. And alright. Woo, right? Little arms. Okay. We're gonna roll our shoulders a little bit. Breathing. Okay. We're gonna stand again with our feet hip distance apart. We're gonna take my arms out, but this time, now I'm gonna reach my hands here, right? I'm gonna bend at the elbow and touch here. Now from here, I'm gonna inhale, exhale, elbows go together, back out. Kind of deepening that stretch. Exhale, inhale out. Exhale, inhale out. Exhale, inhale out. Exhale, inhale out, and release. Roll in the shoulders. Beautiful. And then reversing, right? I'm going to practice a little bit of a chair pose because I know we're working our upper body, but we still want to give the lower body a little bit of add-in so it balances out. So in this chair pose, what we're going to do is put an arm motion in it. Like you normally when we go up, we raise our hands up in this direction, but instead we're going to kind of do it in the opposite way, right? So that when we come down, our arms go back like this, and we bring when we come back up, we're bringing ourselves up in that direction. That's another good one. You can put your weights in your hand while you're doing it, right, as well. So first, our feet are hip distance apart, right? We lift up our toes, we press them back down, get a good balance, right? Our arms are at our side. As we do it, right, we're going to inhale and the arms are going to be up, breathing. And then we're going to exhale and go down like this and then swing them backwards. Almost like you would if you were skiing a little bit, right? So we're going to inhale up, getting that rotation in the shoulders. Exhale, back. Inhale up, exhale, back. Inhale up, exhale, back, right? Inhale up, exhale, back. Inhale up, exhale. One more time. Inhale up, exhale. Now this time hold, lift your toes, breathing. Inhale up, palms together, back to the heart. All right. So just to get in a tiny little balance pose, let's do it where we do our eagle, where we're holding our hands out in this direction. Okay. We'll have our hands here, right? And we cross them over. Again, we're trying to get a little bit of a stretch in this upper body. We'll include the legs as well, but first, the hands cross. Crossing right over left, right? See how the elbows land on top of each other? And then I just kind of bend. And maybe the backs of my hands come together, or my hands will come around enough that I can actually grab them. And what I want to pay attention to is that I don't just leave it at my chest. I lift up. Why? Because I want to get across the shoulder blades in the back. I want this motion to engage those shoulder blades, right? Working in. We're stretching all this, and we'll get into that little rotator cuff that's right in here, right? Breathing. Okay. Now that I got my arms all together, right went on top of left, so right leg is just going to cross over the left. And it's up to me if I want to tease my balance by lifting it. Breathing. Nice deep breath. Pressing that toe. Sole of the left foot into the mat. Holding. Breathing. We undo our legs. We come up. We undo our arms. And again, we do whatever rolling or movement feels good to open the body and the top back up. Whatever feels good to you. Showing you all kinds of moves that you could do just to kind of wake the top part of the body back up from that stretch we just did, right? Now we have to do the other side, right? Feet again, hip distance apart. I take my arms out, but this time my left goes on top of my right. And then I bend, and again, it might be the backs of the hands together, or the hands may come around. I don't let it just lay at my chest, right? I lift it up, see how my elbows are parallel, right, to the shoulder here. And then left one on top of right. So left, I get a slight bend in my knees and the left foot comes over. The toes are like a little kickstand for a moment. So then maybe I release. Breathing. Nice deep breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Press down in that right foot. Foot comes down. I uncross, I stand up, uncross my arms, and again, do whatever I need to loosen it back up, okay? Now it's time to start moving down to the floor, right? We've done all of our kind of standing poses. We're gonna make our way down. Come on either side of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale and fold, right? Breathe. Right? Then I'm getting a slight bend in my knees and walk out until I'm on my hands and knees, right? Breathing. Nice deep breath. Okay. And then I'm gonna push back to my heels, right? Walk my hands forward until my forehead is on the mat in my extended child's pose. Inhale and come up. Okay. All right. So I'm here with my hands and knees. If you can see me, I want you to watch me do the move first before we do it, because it may feel a little funky, but if you see the motion that I do it in, then hopefully it'll make sense, okay? So I said we're gonna take a little different movement to our flow this time to really work the upper body. So I'm here, right? It's like my hands are here, I'm extended. I kind of come up and I kind of lower my chest down, almost like I would in that little puppy-like thing. But then I push through and come up into my cobra and then push back to my child's pose. Okay? All right. So now that you've seen me do it, try it with me. Right? Arms extended. I inhale up. When I get halfway, I start to lower my chest, elbows in tight, and I push up and through to my cobra. And then I come all the way back to my child's pose. Let's do it a couple more times so we get it in the body. Inhale as I'm halfway. I go all the way through. Exhale, inhale up. Exhale back. One more time. Up, kind of lower, scoot through, and back. Then we're going to come up to hands and knees. Extend that right leg back for me. Bring that left hand a little more midline and reach up with this right. So now you're in a side plank, right? The knee is in, giving you a little bit of support. Make sure these fingers are spread wide and this arm is reaching up and your gaze is up in that direction, breathing. Or you can look forward. Depends on how it feels for your neck, right? Balancing, right? You could curl the toe for a kickstand if you needed it, if the flat doesn't feel like it's getting it, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna thread the needle, right? Go underneath, bring it back up, go underneath, bring it back up, go underneath, bring it back up, right? And just see it for a moment. The body will let you lift that back leg. 1, 2, 3. Put it back down. Come back to hands and knees. Push back. Child's pose. Okay, let's again do our little half flow. So we inhale halfway up, lower it down, elbows in tight, roll it through, come back, lift up, lower, roll it through, and come back. Now we're going to come up. I'm just going to turn so on the side you can see me. Left leg goes back this time. Right hand comes midline, and then I lift this left arm up. So see what I mean by midline, because we don't want the arm way out here. We want it underneath so it's supporting the shoulder. Now I reach up. Breathing. Again, flat foot or kickstand. Whatever feels good for you. Nice deep breath. Now let's thread it through. Go through, come up, thread through, come up, thread through, and come up. And again, see if that back leg will come up for 1, 2, and 3. Bring it down, come back around, hands and knees, push back, walk hands back to your child's pose. Let's see if we can flow again, right? And come up, push down, and roll through. And then back. Inhaling up, exhale, push down, inhale up, and back. One more time. Up, lower, and back. Okay. We come up, and this time we thread through, and we just hold it, right? Right arm goes out. I thread through, come down, get down on the shoulder. Okay? I can have my arm extended. Breathing. Make sure my feet don't come together. They stay in line with my knees, top of the feet, pressing on the mat. Or if I want an additional twist, I put my hand in my back pocket. Up to you, whatever feels good. For me right now, I can tell this is what my body wants right now. Breathing. Nice deep breath. Draw that left hand back, right? Push against the mat or the floor. Draw it out. And release, right? Okay. Finish your side. So I'm on this other side so you can see me, right? Again, knees are right in line with the hips. The feet aren't together. I look back there. They're in line with my knees. Hands underneath my shoulder. Left arm lifts up. And then I thread it through, right? Come down on that side. Again, extend the arm, right arm, or I can put it in my back pocket. Whatever feels good. Keep breathing. I draw this hand back, pull myself up, reach up, right? And then down it comes. And I'm gonna push back all the way this time, back again to my child's pose. Let's do our flow 2 times, and then we're gonna end on our belly, right? Inhale up, lower, push through. Come back. Make sure you keep those elbows in tight. Again, one more time. Go through, push through, and back. Then we're gonna inhale up, and then exhale and lower, right? Okay. Now, we're gonna stretch our shoulder again here, right? And to do this, arms go wide, right? Like the letter T. I got my chin on the mat. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work my left side first. So I'm gonna take and bend this right hand. I'm gonna bring my feet together, my legs together. And I'm gonna push and stack my body up, right? Its legs are stacked. Now I'm getting more to the inside of that shoulder, right? Breathing. Where the other way I had it tucked under, now I've moved it in the opposite direction. If I can reach it, let me see if my toes will let me do it. It did. I could bring a little pillow over here. Ah, look at that. Should have told you that in the beginning, right? You can always get it. We're going to be holding here for a moment. Just pushing some things that way. That's up to you if you want to add a little bit to the spine. What I would do is lift the top leg, bend that knee, and then put the sole of that foot on the mat behind me. Breathing. I want to check our time, make sure we're doing okay. Nice deep breath. Bring the leg back in, right? Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pillow out, and I'm going to slowly roll back on my belly, bring both arms to my side, and then turn my head to one side. And then see how I just totally relax my shoulders into the mat. Right? Just letting go, melting into the mat. Then I'll bring my arms back like that T, right? This time I got to do my left side. Again, my feet come together. My left arm bends, right? And then I stack the body. Push over. Right? I can bring my pillow back in, right? Got this arm extended. Then I can decide, do I want to lift and bend, and place this foot back behind me. Lift that left foot up, bring it back in line. Take my little pillow out and roll back to my belly, right? Bring my arms back in and turn my head to the other side. Bring my head back to center, and then what I'm going to do is just roll over all the way on my back, right? And I'm going to bring my knees to chest and just rock side to side a little bit, right? Job, right? We want to get in a little spinal twist. Like I said, we work the upper body, but we do want the other parts of our body to get a little bit of a workout. So left leg goes straight, right? Hug that right knee in. Left hand on that knee. Bring the knee across the body. Extend that right arm out. Back to center. Get a big stretch, right? And draw it in. Rock side to side. Left leg extends. No, right leg extends. Hold the left one in. Right hand on that leg. Arm extends out. Exhale across the body.
You want to know what enlightenment is? It's with you every moment.
Come back to center. Stretch it up.
Letting go of your attachment
Then we're going to roll to our sides.
to yourself,
Come up.
to outcomes.
We're going to build our little thing to stretch, open the upper body. So if you can, take your two pillows, right? them together right here. We're going to put a little blanket across them. This, right? Like I'm building a little bolster, right? And I'm not going to sit directly against it because I want it to be more in the upper shoulder part, right? Okay. If you need to, you can put something underneath your knees. If you feel like you need something for your back. See how when I lay back, I want this to hit the edge of my rib cage here, and then have me be where I'm kind of leaning over, arched a little bit. Legs are going to be straight, and then I'm going to take my hands up and over that and open them, and the palms are going to be spreaded up, right? I can keep my legs together, take them to the outer edges of the mat. See how it feels. Breathing, right? So the bolster is more in my close to my more thoracic region, more than my lumbar region, right? Breathing deeply, thinking about opening the chest, opening the heart, expanding in those shoulders, right? Releasing any tension. Let it come all the way out the body and just releasing the fingertips, right? Nice deep breath. Come out of this, bend your knees, right? And turn to the side. Lift up, right? We're going to end a little differently this time, right? We're going to come back to an easy seated pose. We're not finished yet, right? We're going to continue to stretch out a little bit, right? Arms are going to go wide. We're going to inhale up. And we're going to exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Add a little twist. Inhale up. Twist to your left. Come down, hand on the knee, look over the shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. We're going to do it again. Exhale, turn. Inhale up. Exhale, turn. Inhale up. This time I want you to reach forward as far as you can, and then let the forehead come with you. Inhale, reach up. Let the palms come together right back at the heart. Close the eyes. Take some nice deep breaths. Breathing. Relaxing the shoulders down and back. Just thinking in this moment that I'm releasing any of that heavy weight on my shoulders. Anything that's not mine, I'm going to let go of it. I'm only going to carry the things with me that help me grow, that help me expand, that bring me joy. Inhaling and exhaling. Staying with you, breathing. One more stretch. Inhale up, palms come together. Exhale to the heart. Inhale out, palms come together. Exhale to the heart. One, inhale and exhale. One more time. I want it to be 4. Nice stable 4. Lock it in.